Ah. I think we're set. Right. I'm not afraid of the foes. Oh, monster scene roaming. Okay, yeah, sure. So if I see a monster, avoid it. That's what I got, at least. Can I really not? I don't like how the katana feels at all. That feels bad. Everything has to approach me then. Jack, you have the worst weapon.
This is it.
Don't get me wrong, it hits hard, but... moving like this sucks. No, we're retreating. Why is there sudden fog? Where is it that I need to go? Hold up. It's not Corsi. I don't quite remember where I need to go. I have to do such a weird combat style. I see, so we want to avoid certain monsters. There we go, got rid of all of them. I'd like to catch that chocobo. Dang, I missed my opportunity. It nearly wiped me out. Do I need a chocobo to catch a chocobo? Woo! Where's the guy? I want... Thank you. Hmm. I don't know how I capture one. Okay, that's fine. I'll just head to the objective then. Are you the captain? Ow! Hold up. Give me. That's right. I'll fight once more. Ah. That's right. I whiffed. Where's the other guy? Yeah, that's right. Give me what you got. A bottle of white tiger. Yeah, you're free to go. That's worthy. I don't want to waste a chocobo. They're more important for combat situations. You're down for the count, buddy. Ha! Oh. Shoot. Thank you.
Over here.
I'll get the timing down more. Getting hit twice hurts. I couldn't go down that small little slope. Okay.
Now.
I'm frozen.
Over here. It gotcha.
He's out of range.
This is it.
We just gotta take back the town, right? Simple as that.
Now. Over here.
Ah! Excuse me. Fortified ration, I'll take it. I thank you. Hoping to take advantage by retaking Dogorith. Right, we already know this. We will play a 7. Deuce will be there just because she's a great support character. Then we'll go King with his twin revolvers. After that, we will go no, we're fine. Like I said, we'll go. She's got to be there. And King. Then, that's what, 22?
The initial phase of the Dominion's retaliatory campaign saw a string of successes, thanks to Concordia's aerial support and the highly effective ghost operations of the Cadet Auxiliary Forces. With mounting defeats, the Imperial Army was forced to pull back. Even in Togoreth, to where Class 0 was deployed, Imperial troops were gradually beginning to withdraw.
The backup settings.
Class 0, commencing maneuvers.
At present, the main army is being deployed from all directions to take back the stronghold.
That's got some range.
Commence attacking from the south. Draw enemy fire.
I have to get closer.
793rd Company has arrived at the destination. Do whatever you must to break through! Togoreth will be ours again!
This weapon's cool. It's too late for you. You're finished. A high potion.
Having trouble, I see.
No, I'm not really, but good to see you're here to help. Ow! Oh! No, I'm hurt.
Class 0 has reached the gates. Company 336 and 756. Engage the enemy.
Wipe out the enemy force inside. Okay. I don't know why we're wet. Ugh!
36 Company, we're in the stronghold.
Battle Formation 1! Kusabi! Code 90! They've breached the gate! Stop!
That's bad. Thank you. Oh my god. Take that. That'll damage it. I don't think I have a way to hit up there. No, I don't. Thank you.
Help! The Guardian! Help!
Nice work.
I'm here to help.
You're here to help, but you're
Company 793.
a melee character.
793, come in.
Nah, sorry. Let's try going here then.
Emergency transmission. We've lost contact with Company 793 in the west.
This doesn't look good.
It's taking the stronghold. Proceed with caution.
Oh!
You're trapped?
The security systems have activated.
I don't know what it's.
They're programmed to attack intruders.
That's
Currently, that
fine.
would be us.
Are we able to even damage it?
Forget
Stand by
I'm
until
dead.
we're defeated.
me.
Okay. That's fine. We will pick. We will use 9. There's no chance to fight that thing.
Energy wall disabled. Sorry for the holdup. Change of plan. Leave the area immediately and rendezvous with the advance unit, Company 336.
But it's almost gone. Ugh.
Hey, you called?
How did they make it this far?
Ow. Nope. Not a chance. Nope. Again, not a chance. Oh! Oh! Thank you. Ha!
Fine. I'll give you a hand.
I didn't know it had that type of attack. I can't see. I'm gonna die. No, I wanna. Why can't I?
Pick up your staff!
A little bit too close for comfort. They need help. Never mind, they don't. Three areas remain. Good to know. The whip blade was cool. It's a shame that we got taken out. Nice dodge, super soldier. You can't stay for too long. Ow.
Surround them!
My bad. Ha! That whiffed. It's not far enough range. I don't have the angle either. Ah, I can switch character.
Trust me!
Hold up. That doesn't help me though. Oh, I ended up just being... Okay. Hopefully they have a ranged weapon. I don't think Thunder... No, Thunder works. Perfect. Take that out. Lieutenant, prepare! You surrendered? Thank you.
It's your turn! It's my turn!
Yeah, I'll stay with him for now. The Twin Lances feel better, but... Ha!
All right, I'm here.
Ha! Oh, that felt good. Well, he still moved close enough into this. Nope. No mercy.
Imperial Commander Schmitz is present inside the base.
Ooh.
5-0, head there at once.
Okay.
Hold on. Schmitz has come out on his own accord. Something is up.
That is a problem.
So, they don't call them demons for nothing, I see. Move out! All battle-capable soldiers, forward!
There we go. There we go.
Not yet. I have to save as many men as possible.
Good dodge. Oh. Good work, super soldier. I need healing. There we go. Nice and healed. Schmitz and a small squadron have hold. Hey, Link, Sarah, how you doing? Oh, I would have recovered anyways had I just gone in here. How's my reserves looking? We've lost Deuce, King, and 7. So I guess when we get back up, they also... If they die, they also... Oh wait, crap, we're down a player. Hold up. Let's... Who do we want? We want Queen.
No, I can still...
Ah, he dodged. This guy. Okay, he attacks through my efforts. How you doing, Link, Sarah? Enemies with rage we gotta be careful about. Game. That's fair. Hopefully it's not overwhelming. Camera. Camera. Thank you. Oh boy. Don't exactly know what's going on. That doesn't have the range. I gotta be careful. Doing okay. Trying to fix some college stuff, but it's going slowly. Well, we can just bully him in his corner now. Yeah, it really does. He has a lot of health. Come on, buddy. There we go.
Glory to the Militesi Empire!
Base interior secured. We have successfully retaken Togoret's stronghold.
He was weaker than the
main army will
guard
now
that we
pursue the
had.
remaining Imperial forces. Class 0. You...
We what?
What happened? Respond! Where did that emergency transmission come?
Hey, you called?
You just interrupted what he was saying. Okay, whatever. Are we about to get attacked by a Lassie? Oh, we are about to get messed up by a mech. I don't have a ranged option for that. Oh. Okay. I don't have a ranged option. He better fight on the ground.
White Thunder is headed for Togoret.
Good. Now we just need them to wait until he gets there, as General Kator planned. Inform the troops in Togoret.
Sir, attention all troops in Togoret. This is Kusabi.
You can get away with this!
Pull together!
Okay. I'm assuming White Tiger is a Lassie.
Get ready. You're going to help me test this.
Oh,
new
never
model.
mind. He's not White Tiger. He's... I don't even know how to pronounce his name. I don't even want to try. We all have melee weapons.
Prepare to face me, red demons.
Sorry about that. Class 0, you have a new mission.
Oh my god.
An unknown MagTech armor moving quickly northwest of the base.
Oh, that was all my health.
It is preventing us from pursuing the retreating Imperial troops. We need you to take care of the unidentified Magitech armor immediately.
Yeah, I would if I could actually connect. Ow! Ow! I don't know what I'm supposed to do for this battle. Oh, that's missiles.
Show me what you can do.
Oh my god, he's down! Ouch, that hurts. Ah! I don't think that connected. I'm low.
The weather has turned against us. With this rain, fire spells won't be very effective.
That's the only spell I got!
Lightning magic will be more effective.
Good. I have a potion.
I saw that coming. Saw that coming.
Ah, just out of range. That hurts.
What are you aiming at?
Apparently nothing.
Too slow.
Oh, that hurt.
Too slow.
Healing.
What are you aiming at? What are you aiming at?
Yes!
Mission complete!
That was all over. I don't want to talk about the amount of casualties. Ooh, we have an Eidolon available now. A Baroque flute, okay. Heavy knuckles. I got a lot of rewards, apparently. I'll take it.
It's time. Your actions will also face reprisal.
Only again if you survive.
We didn't wipe them? Okay.
Coward!
I expected more of a fight.
Yeah, to be fair, the guard of the area was stronger than anybody we fought. What? That's a Lassie, isn't it? If not, it's somebody immensely powerful and we have no chance of beating them.
I'm detecting a Lassie in the Togreth stronghold.
Yeah, it's a Lassie.
It's a White Tiger Primus Lassie.
Not surprising. Contact all units headed inside the stronghold.
Callsign Red, headed for the Togreth stronghold.
Impossible. A head-on collision?
What in the world is the crystal trying to do?
Order all units to retreat.
Okay. Retreat sounds good to me.
Lord Shuyu is headed your way. If you're hearing this, fall back immediately. I repeat, withdraw from the front line at once.
So that's a vermilion bird to see.
Guardian of the White Tiger Crystal. Tell me, is this the focus you have been given?
I have naught to say.
Edgy. Very, very edgy.
Although the Battle of Togoreth was definitively won by the Allied forces of Rubrum and Concordia,
Jeez.
what was to be the first clash between l'Cie in 500 years resulted in the obliteration of Rubrum's proud city of Togoreth from Orience.
All those casualties for nothing then. Okay.
Weapons of mass destruction.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it
Like,
true
Final
that the Dominion
Fantasy's
is
had
using
its
the
dark
l'Cie in
moments,
battle as
but
well?
this game's just been,
Yeah.
like,
I
depression
heard
fuel.
that's why the operation at Togoreth failed.
Then the rumors that Togoreth was wiped out?
It's true.
Unbelievable.
Like, honestly, this is the darkest Final Fantasy so far.
As long as the crystal's under military control, the l'Cie can't do anything. Don't worry.
But you never know what l'Cie are thinking.
I take it that the White Tiger one, which does not bode well for us.
I only came to check on your status. Resume your duties.
Yes, sir. Engine 9's output is stable. Its patterns still don't match Circuit 7 exactly, but I believe we can get them closer.
That should be sufficient for supplying power to the prototype. What's the status on the link?
There's still a few issues before it can be controlled for an extended period.
I'll send some engineers from the steelworks. Fix it immediately.
Yes, sir.
Working hard as always, I see. First, report to Central Command. Okay. Say, Cadet, are you familiar with Datalink? It's a Magitech communication system used by the Dominion on a number of missions and expert trials. Once you connect the target to HQ via mana circuitry, you can transmit info back and forth. That way, rearguard soldiers like me can provide technical support from a safe location. You lose reception if you stray too far from the target, so be careful that you don't get disconnected. Otherwise, we'll have to start the process all over again. Okay. Well, let's get our next crew set up. We will run Queen because she's still level 10. And our reserve will always keep Deuce on. It's just having her around is just amazing for support. And we will level up Queen's melee. We will level up Cater. Oh, wrong button. There we go. You still have a task? A moment of your time, Cadet. I'd like your assistance with something. 3 ethers? Yeah, I should have them. I knew I could count on you. Don't let your fellow cadets down. You truly are a lifesaver. On behalf of myself and other cadets, allow me to thank you. 5x potion. I'll take that. We have 3 days and 12 hours before the next assignment? Jeez. If you have a cutscene, I'll continue talking to you, but otherwise I don't want to waste 2 hours. No. Okay, sorry. I do like that who you end up bringing into missions reflects in the cutscenes. It makes me want to see all the different combinations you could potentially have. Okay, don't care about that. Any other tasks for us? We need to work on the range of fire. Okay, fine. We'll first report. Oh, he's in Central Commit? I need to read more. I just assumed he was in the classroom, because that's where he usually is. The situation has arisen, and I need Class Zero's support, or assistance. 6 Paracunas. Yeah. Not yet, hold up. I'll talk. I want to save before I accept a mission like that. Eidolons provide incredible power, but summoning that strength comes at a high price. Thoroughly assess the situation and determine whether it is worth making that sacrifice. I'm gonna guess it usually takes a
at ease
casualty. As a reward for your efforts thus far, I have granted you permission to execute triad maneuvers and summon Eidolons. When you use them, however, is up to you. On shift to have all 3 squad members unleash special attack as a unit, depletes AG. Hold R and shift to sacrifice your active squad leader and summon a powerful Eidolon. Adjust your active command from squad formation menu. Only 1 squad command can be equipped per mission. So yeah. It takes him out of the fight. That's nice. Registration and participation in expert trials is now open. If you're interested in testing your skill, okay. Make sure you're socializing with fellow cadets. Life at Academia will be. They need to like slow down the like speed at which those cutscene or those little dialogue boxes are, or at least allow me to choose when they move on, because that's moving way too fast. Like, significantly too fast. I should probably spend some SPP. You have a task for me? I have a small favor to ask. Would you do anything for your dear... Or you'd do anything for your dear mother, wouldn't you? I'd want to see how strong you all have become. I worry about you children going off on those dangerous missions. So I'd like to rest easy knowing that you all can defend yourselves out there. Finish 3 enemies with fire, RF. Beast or human, the choice is yours. Just use fire, RF to end 3 lives. Okay, that seems easy. I knew you would say yes. Make your mother proud. Yeah, seems easy enough. So I need to use somebody with fire. I could increase the power further. I want to increase the range. It is pitiful. Yeah, give me some range. I don't care if it makes it cost more. We could increase its power. I want to increase the range. Doesn't matter if he can't hit it. Here. I could. That would make the cast time worse. I see. Upgrading MP cost is negative in some aspects. Oh, that's kind of lame. I could sacrifice cast time. Okay. Let's look around real quick to see if we have any other information to pick up from our classmates before we start doing tasks. I don't think Queen uses fire, or isn't proficient in it, so I'll have to pick something else. Come to think of it, I do recall seeing Ace snapping out here on more than one occasion. Okay, so I need to switch to Ace. You have a cutscene for me? Okay, you don't have a cutscene. Those cutscene ones, I feel, are more informational. So I need to switch to Ace first of all. First of all, what does Queen use? She uses thunder. So Deuce uses fire. Cinch uses fire. 9 and Jack use fire. Or Sync. I don't know how to pronounce her name. It was Ace that was sleeping there, right? So we'll head there. Yep. Maybe I'll just rest my eyes for a second.
You sure like chocobos, don't you?
I guess Ace likes chocobos.
Is that weird? Of course not. My little brother's a cadet. He really likes chocobos too. So much so that he even insisted on naming my chocobo. I actually came here today to see him, but he had to go on a mission.
Is this the guy that died at the start?
Elite cadets don't have it easy.
We do our duty as cadets.
I didn't quite get Ace's voice right.
You're very mature for your age. Unlike my brother. Can I ask, do you have any little brothers or sisters? Somehow you look like you do.
Maybe. I really don't know who's older, who's younger.
You don't know?
Well, all Mother told us was that we're brothers and sisters. Even if they are my siblings, they tend to get in my way.
Dang, edgy Ace.
I used to think that about my brother.
Used to?
Yeah. My brother was gifted enough to be an elite cadet. But he made me feel like a failure. So, I used to keep my distance from him.
And it's different now?
Yeah. After I realized that we're brothers. You know, real bona fide brothers.
It took that long?
Yes. Maybe I was a little slow. But I don't think you've realized it yet yourself.
Mm-hmm.
All of this is in his dream, or
no matter how differently
whatever.
they think or how annoying they are, they share a common destiny. It's the epitome of unfairness, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's not like I wanted to be your brother to any of those people.
Someday you'll understand, too. When you have brothers and sisters, that means that you're not alone. It's not like having a friend or a sweetheart. The bond is more gritty, you know? Kinda awkward, but comforting at the same time. It's not just because you're related. And it's not just from spending a long time living together. Well, that's my theory. Anyway.
So...
Do you want to actually explain what you mean? Yeah, I'm with Ace on
to
this.
face our respective fates alongside each other. At least that's what I think.
Okay. I guess I can respect that thought
But
process.
why am I going on like this? I guess I just needed someone to talk to, since I didn't get to talk to my brother. Thank you for standing in for my brother.
Yeah, he really does.
What's your name?
We don't even know this guy. I think he's the guy that died at the start.
Izana Kunagiri.
Never mind. Maybe he is the guy who died at the start. Maybe we're the... Ooh. Yeah, I'm starting to think that the guy that we followed at the start... Yeah, I think he's the guy that died at the start, because when somebody dies, they But then, wait, why would we remember him? Because we're supposed to forget everybody that dies. Is our memory coming back? Oh boy, everybody and their mother has a task for us. Well, I already accepted one. No, I will talk to you at another time. What's your task? Think of it as your homework. Overwhelming your opponent with an offensive onslaught is one option, but on the battlefield, timing is everything. A single well-placed strike can secure victory in even the most inauspicious circumstance. Your assignment is to practice maintaining your composure in the field. Study your opponent, wait for the right timing, then strike. Kill sites. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that yet. The fire one is what I'm already committed to. So we have a Konagiri that I think Konagiri was the name, right? Crap. What was the name exactly? There's so many characters, I'm mixing up names a bit. Let me make sure I have the right name before I spout out my... It doesn't say their last name. I thought it was Konagiri. Whatever. It's Machina's brother. And I'm pretty sure we got him killed at the start indirectly. So, if that's my working theory so far. Who else do we need to talk to? You have a cutscene? Do either of you have a cutscene? You probably don't. No. I will talk to you some other time then. You have a task. Is it something I can do right now? We have to... Okay. Not yet, no. So many tasks for us. Do you have something to say? Ooh, we get a cutscene here. Cool.
That's a lot of books, hey? I mean, I could read all these if I read for the rest of my life, yo.
I read quickly. I could read them all if I live long enough.
You must be quiet inside the Crystarium.
Crystarium, that's how you pronounce it. Okay.
You are cadets. You should know better.
Hey, yo. That's going a little bit too far, don't you think, huh?
I've no interest in speaking to the uncultured.
What the hell did you just say? You want a piece of me, punk? Hey, yo!
9. That's enough.
You say I ain't cultured? I don't like to brag or nothing.
Oh, boy.
But I can name all 4 crystal states in Orients, yo!
Wow, all 4. Impressive.
I hate to tell you this, 9, but that's not culture. It's common knowledge.
Well, if you'll just excuse me, I'd rather avoid contagion.
Oh, you're a jerk, though. What you said last was funny, but that was just arrogance.
Don't worry about that. Surely you know stupidity isn't contagious, don't you? I wouldn't be here with you if it were.
Is that supposed to make me feel better, eh?
You made a new friend. I'm proud of you. Help them out. They might just lend a hand. That we made a friend with that? I don't think that dude wants to be our friend. I don't think I want to be his friend. He was kind of a jerk. Like, am I wrong? Was he not a jerk? Was it you that I could get stuff from? Yes, it was. A Baroque flute, heavy knuckles. We might... I might want to get these weapons. And Max, yes, we definitely want that. 2 4s. That's fine. We'll buy... And... okay. Let's equip those. Armament. I don't quite remember. You need the flute. Yes. That increases? Oh wait, that's MP. I was sitting there, I was like, that increases HP as well. I was confused. Playing cards, we will change to the Academia deck. You get the heavy knuckles. Good. And last was the katana, right? Yeah, Nagamitsu. Sweet. Okay. Let's head to the sorcery. You have a task too. Okay, is it anything?
There you are. I've been looking all over for you kids. See, I have a favor to ask. One of rather, confidential nature.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll cancel the current one. I should be able to give that. There we go. I'm pretty sure it's Rem's turn for a checkup. That's not quite the voice. Oh well. So I need to switch to Rem. Not a problem. I get lost sometimes in these halls. Assignment. Okay. I wish I didn't have to go all the way to the crystal to change characters just to see their cutscene. It feels redundant.
The medications are not working. Your symptoms have gotten worse.
How much time do I have left?
Freaking dark,
say,
holy!
Perhaps you'd best begin saying your goodbyes. I heard from my predecessor that you want to fight on the battlefield as a cadet until the very end.
Yes. If I'm not going to recover, then I don't want to just lie in bed waiting to die.
Then you'll need to submit your request on paper. I'm giving you a new prescription to take every morning.
Okay.
Just so you know, you may experience intense pain at night.
Yes, I understand.
Dismissed.
Walk in.
You
You're
have
going
another
to
question?
die soon.
Could I ask you
Okay.
not to tell anyone in Class 0 that I'm sick?
Oh, that's no problem. Personal information on cadets is strictly confidential. I won't tell anyone.
Well, I guess we know somebody who dies by the end of the game. Right. Right, I wanted to see... Let's head to the armory. Maybe we should buy weapons for everybody. There's other tasks for me. You have a cutscene for me? Good. Cutscene.
Can I help you?
Yeah, you're kind of creepy.
You're here to pick on me, aren't you? Aren't you?
What? I don't think we even know each other.
You didn't like how I looked at you or something like that. That's why you're picking on me!
Hey, lower your voice. You're making a scene.
Ah! You just told me not to make a scene. You told me to stop talking, to stop breathing.
I don't like her.
You didn't come here to pick on me. You came here to kill me. Well then, I'm gonna blow you to smithereens!
What? Hey!
Yeah, I'm with King on this one.
Oh wait, this one's not ready yet. Ah! I'll be back for you!
Matsuki. Okay, I'll remember that name.
What was that all about?
Lots of characters here, I see.
I'll remember that name.
I've been waiting.
So, have you decided to come to the lab with me? Not right now. Okay. What do you got for me? You always said something. Hold up. I simply don't have time for you right now. That's not as strong. Oh, wait. No, I would have enough money. That's fine. Let's buy some new weapons for a bunch of people. Skull Crusher, yeah, that's fine. I guess we could...
I've been waiting.
No, we won't go yet, no. We have tasks that need to get completed. Let's head now to the ready room. Nobody in here wants to talk. Okay, good to know. No. And a task. What do you want? Yeah, sure. I think I got this. There we go. Another book, so probably more lore. No, I don't want to talk to you.
Hello.
Hey there, you guys totally couldn't have picked a better time to show up. Let me, just ask you, are you interested in making some major gil off a minor investment? I'm on the verge of a business boom, but just a teensy bit short on capital. Say 1,000 gil. Come on, you know you want to lend it to me. When that boom comes, it'll practically be a gil explosion for us. I don't care about gil, so sure. You guys are literally the sweetest. I knew I could count on you, and don't worry, I'm good for the gil. I didn't know giving her 1,000 gil took 2 hours. Jeez. There's a lot of tasks that need to get completed.
I missed you.
This new bikini is pretty daring, but it's absolutely adorable. It's no fun to wear it around my room, though. I can't wait to hit the beach and show it up. Okay. How am I supposed to react to that? I guess I'm not a girl, so I don't have a bikini I'd ever brag about. But does any girl actually go out there like to a random person or even somebody they know is like, I got a new bikini, I can't wait to go show it off? Like, is that a conversation that happens? Am I just ignorant of this? I guess it's possible. I don't know anybody like that. Oh, right. Oh, I've not been spending AP! Holy, hold up. Oh, there's an AG Get that down. We want concerto playing as much as possible. The triple slip. Cater. She uses the gun. Fires ammo that inflicts stop. I like the debuff more. Focus on that, and we will use accelerate. That's fine. Trey, what do you got for me? Generate a portal that drains enemies' HP and inflicts kill sight. I like that idea. Yeah, we'll equip it over the arrows. Okay. Then we'll save up for that. Ace, what do you got for me, buddy? Lay a card on the ground and activate it to damage enemies. I think buffing accelerate and triple slip is the better option for now. Slipstream. Yeah, sure. We'll go into slipstream. Sounds good. Rem. So I haven't really used Rem. I don't know what's the best for her. Triple dodge might be helpful as a melee character. Reduce the cost of that. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay. Window for dodging increases. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That might also be good. Damage enemies and drains HP when I think payback might be the next thing we want to invest in. 7 uses the whip blade. Still saving up, right. Okay. 8. Hold up. So they become swift. No, not yet. Well, now I could have. I'll decide that as I go. Ooh. Yeah, 9. What does 9 have here? I like the idea of White Knight, actually. Yes. Over jump. Yes. A recovery gain here. That seems good. And preventing damage. Reflex, that's fine. Sure. Sounds good to me. I don't like the way Jack plays, but that's fine. Triple slip, he'll want that. Queen, I can't upgrade anymore. King, what do we got? What do we got for you? Sure, all these sound good to me. I don't really use kick. Machina. I want Siphon Sword. I'll save up. I don't know how I feel. I want to try Death Maelstrom. That sounds good. Power, yeah, sure. Buff its power. Make it hit hard. I have Ifrit and Shiva. Interesting. And Ifrit, I only have Ifrit. Good to know. We can increase his HP. Let's do it. I don't think... I need to switch to somebody who is fire-based. I could do Deuce, but I want to level somebody else up. We'll use her. Oh wait, I need to change my armament for most characters. Hold up. We got you a new pistol. We got you a new bow. I already got you your thing. Daggers. We got you the Skull Crusher. Oh wait. No. There we go. Oh, and we'll save before we head out. Hopefully the Gil comes back and we do get more money out of it, but I have no reason to believe her. I'm gonna go double check here real quick. We just need to use fire magic to kill opponents. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything here. We could talk to the Moogle, but I'm not concerned about it. You have a task for me. Go ahead and tell me what it is. Listen up! These missions are called expert trials because they're going to test your abilities as cadets. Only the most elite undertake these ops, and even then, only 10% of those who attempt these missions actually succeed. Likewise, we tribunes are responsible for any accidents or injuries that occur during the trial. If there's no further challenge, just let me know. Have 12 hours of free time, your destination. And most cannot be aborted. Do I look like a level 35 or 36?
Shying away from a losing battle isn't weakness, cadet. It's wisdom. That lady is high if she thinks that I'm close enough to a high enough level for that. That ain't how it works here. I would die. I'm a level 11. I just need to kill people with fire, right? Use fire. RF. 10, 3 lives. Yeah, 3 lives. Sounds good to me. Yeah. Can't use fire on that, so... I whiffed. I need to use fire. I didn't want to swing twice. What's the B for? So that's how many did I kill? 2 of 3. Sounds good. So I actually did manage to land that strike. I thought maybe my partner shot him. I've been frozen. Ow. Okay, cool. We should have it. Just double... Not what I meant. Just double check. Yep. We'll switch to whoever's the lowest level character. Queen it is. We will switch the reserves to... We'll put her up there. Let's return them to... Can't even remember her name. I just remember she always calls herself Mother, so I'll just say Mother then.
You look well.
Magic power increase. Nice. Nice. Sounds good. Let's go do another task. So we need to... Let me real quick, no, it's fine because we can always cancel it. So Togareth is more up north. Yeah, I'm not foolish enough to get myself killed there. I'll still have time to talk to people too at this rate. So they are in North Togareth, so yeah, it is the up north area there. Okay. It'll be a little bit before I get there. Unless I decide to sacrifice a chocobo. But the XP is important, so... Okay. Simple enough. Ow! Well, that was quick. Yeah, sure, we can find another. Let's see. Thank you. Yeah, we can fight another. It's not who I wanted. Here we go. We can fight another, yeah, sure. I fail to see the problem here. Oh, that hurt, though. Oh, I'm out of magic. That should kill too. Ow. What does Divine Judgment do? Oh, it does a damaging aura around me. Okay. No, we'll retreat from that one. I'm gonna, for time's sake, call in a chocobo. Can I catch a chocobo using this? That thing's angry. Got one. Nice. I know I saw chocobo in there. Good. so many chocobos. I might not actually have time to complete the task. The Flatlands? What are you talking about? What did it say? Was there for a second? Hold on. Maybe I don't have the time to do that. Maybe I can head over here, unless it's controlled by our enemies. It is most definitely not where I'm at, but okay. Yeah, that's what I figured. No, it's... What is it called? It is... Togareth. Yeah, I was thinking the right thing. And I will have to enter Corsi first. Right, there's tasks I can do here, too. Hold up. Aqua Flans. Okay, yeah, sure. Maybe I head out and I do that at some point then. But, I'm gonna have to end that there. And let's see if anybody is live now that I can send y'all to. Does not really look like it. I will see y'all next time then. Bye.